Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not. Neither any of these blokes. This is Mac RBT 21-2014. I'm just going to call him Mac in this one. Mac has been kind enough to send me a replay featuring the T54E1, the Auto Loading American medium tank in this top tier game on Ensk. He's got the mighty American auto loader. This is going to be a extravaganza of tier 9 medium tanks in today's video. It's going to be 4 replays in today's video, 2 featuring the T54E1 and 2 featuring the mighty T54 Russian medium tank, the one that leads to the Object 140 as well as the T62A. Now it's a 4-shot auto loader, 390 average damage, 210 penetration with standard rounds, which is what he's got loaded, 255 with APCR, which is premium. He's not going to need premium in this one. There's no tier 10s in this battle. He's just kicking back here, and Ansky has been spotted, but he just wants to make sure that Lorraine or the T10 doesn't get the opportunity to shoot him. Looks towards Lorraine, puts a shot in for 442. Second shot picks up the kill on the tier 8 premium auto loading medium tank, the Lorraine 40T. One of my favourite premium tanks at the moment. Of course, it's probably not that bloke's, as he puts 2 shots into another premium tank, the T26E5, also known as the Patriot, and he waits for that American gun to reload. Of course, the T54E1, not known for its speed, but for a medium tank, it's got a half decent amount of armour. Of course, it's got a very oddly shaped turret, as you can see. Mac's got 1 mark of excellence on that gun barrel, which tells me he knows what he's doing when he's running around in this tier 9 medium tank. 2 1s a score now on Ensk as the T44 goes down to the Scorpion G. He's in the brawling area. Even though he's a medium, if you get this tank positioned correctly, you can do a little bit of brawling with a little bit of lucky bouncing. Cops 1 shot from the pattern. Is it the pattern? It is a 59 pattern. Oh, that's an odd one. And then he finishes off his clip into the Conqueror as he pulls back and waits for that gun to reload. 4-shot auto loader has got a bit of a reload in it. He's up to 2,671 hit points of damage. Already, he's only got 502 hit points of damage from the enemy team. 5-2 the score now on Ensk, letting his teammates know that he's reloading by hitting the F8 key, which is exactly the right thing to do in my opinion when you're in an auto loading tank. 5-2 the score now. 2671 damage done. 6-2 as the enemy team just fall apart. You can see on the mini-map the eastern flank doing quite well. Someone picking up at A0, which is probably talking about artillery, puts 1 shot into the 2 shots bounce off the Conqueror. The 3rd one goes through the commander's hatch, and so does the 4th. Brings his total damage up to exactly 3,400. Reloads again. Kill them all, says someone in chat, and why wouldn't you with the score on 6-3. Looks like that Bulldog might be going for a cheeky flank, and of course the T54E1, not the quickest. He won't be able to catch him, but he might be able to catch him napping as he pokes around this corner. Pulls back to make sure they don't get any cheap shots into him. The Leopard PTA looks like he might be coming around, and look, Mac will probably only cop 1 shot of damage and be able to unload his clip if he's lucky, and that's probably what he's waiting for. Just gets spotted, sees the Leopard PTA, shoots, but it looks like that shot went into the dead carcass of the German medium tank, looking towards that M41 Walker Bulldog there. Just looking at the IS-3, there's no shots available on the IS-3. Comes around to this place, fires clutch and misses the Walker Bulldog, and looks at the top of the turret of that Conqueror again. The second shot doesn't hit. That second shot might have been a kill shot. 9-4 the score now. Looks like the friendly tanks just rolled over the cap, but they're no longer trying to cap this one out with the score of 9-4. You'd certainly be going for a kill-all type of win. 3,834 damage done by Mac from EGP clan. And of course Mac now he's just spotted that IS-3. He's glad the IS-3 is not aiming his way. Yes, he is. As soon as I said it, I knew that would happen. Pulls around the corner. Knows he's got a bit of time before that IS-3 reloads, but he wants to get rid of that Conqueror. He bounces a shot from the British Tier 9 heavy tank. Puts a shot into the turret, which kills the Conqueror, and now he's looking towards the IS-3. Cops 1 shot. He's still got 2 shells left in his clip. There's one of them. Is this going to be another one? Oh, just kill the 704. Why wouldn't you? 5,429 damage, plus a little bit of block damage for Mac from EGP clan. In the T54E1, 1 tank remaining, and it's that IS-3 Will he be able to reload in time? I don't think he will. The other T54E1 picks up his second kill, and that's a wrap for Mac from EGP Clan in the T54E1, the Tier 9 American Auto Loading Medium Tank. As we have a quick look at the battle result, it's an ace tank for Mac RBT21 2014 from EGP. Fighter medal, 5 for effect, high caliber for carrying the shit out of that game. 5,429 hit points of damage, 4 kills, 1,290 base experience, 20 shots fired, 17 hit, 14 did damage, nearly 5,500 damage, a little bit blocked. Ace tanker, thank you very much. Nearly 12,000 credits with a standard account in that 5-minute game. As we move on to the second battle in this extravaganza of medium tanks, this one features my old mate Tripedro. Tripedro's joined Crazy Clan, and he's platooned up with his old mate Nick FTW1234. What are you doing there, Tripedro? I'm just going to fast forward that, get rid of that. Zooming in and out like an absolute champion. Is on Live Oaks. Now, Live Oaks, he also got a mission to do. He's not going to... maybe he will do that mission. His mission's to kill 2 enemy tank destroyers that are a tier higher than his tank. And, of course, looks like he's going up towards the southeast corner, which is where the medium tanks normally do their business. On Live Oaks, Tripedro, hell of a good player, hell of a nice bloke as well. He was in 1AR with me, and he was in another clan a while ago too. Maybe MI6 or Empire, I'm not sure. Anyway, he loves the T54. He's just spotted a couple of enemy tanks, the enemy T54, as well as the AMX CDC, and he's just going to come down here, get safe from artillery. He's going to be mindful that there are a lot of tank destroyers in this game, and he doesn't want them putting shots into his tank. Opens his account with a nice damaging shot into the new Swedish premium medium tank, the Primo Victoria. Waits for that gun to reload. Continues to spot tanks. Spots the FOC. Blocks a shot from the T26E5. Now this one's going to be a... I don't want to give too much away. There's going to be a bit of block damage in this. Blocks a shot from the low as well. He's already up to 560 block damage. 527 assisted. Puts another shot into the T34. Gets some more assisted damage. His score is certainly racking up right now. Even though the enemy team have the numbers up here, that's why he's sort of staying semi-hull down. Bounces the AMX CDC for another 240 hit points. Looking at the E100, thinking, oh, that's going to be... It's going to be a concern. The big tier 10 German heavy tank, the one with that's a 750mm alpha gun. Unless he's gone for the smaller gun on that E100. He's just looking at, doesn't want to go too far forward, doesn't want to expose himself to the E100, but he can't help it. He's got to get rid of that UDES, and that's the 3rd kill of the game. Doesn't bounce the E100, but he bounces someone else, the CDC again, I think it was. His bounce damage up to nearly 1,400. He's done over 1,400. He's got 1,162 assisted damage. And I can see him looking at that E100 thinking, has he reloaded? If I cop another shot from that E100, he's certainly going to feel it. Gets a little bit more assisted damage into the Primo Victoria. 3-0 is the score on Live Oaks. You can see in the north, the Nameless, the A4A1 Revelorisi, the T54 Mod 1 and the T95 all pushing pretty hard. These 3 premium tanks going straight for the base, but the N4A1 Revelorisi gets taken out. He does bounce the E100 that time, takes his block damage up to 2,350. Now he knows it's going to be a while before that E100 reloads again, but there is a tank destroyer back there, the T30. That's got a pretty high alpha gun too. There it is. Bounces another 750 hit points of damage from the Tier 9 American turreted tank destroyer, the T30. Gets another 371 assisted damage. He is absolutely smashing it in this game. He's only done 1,446 damage so far. He's blocked nearly 4,000, and he's also got nearly 2,400 assisted damage. He knows the E100's just fired, and something just hit that E100, probably the T30 from behind, and the T28 prototype drowned. Not sure where he was. He might have been over near the T10, where his platoon mate Nick is. 5-2's a score. Looks like that E100 might have just put a shot into the ground. You can see he doesn't have the gun depression to shoot at those tanks that are down there in the dip, so he doesn't risk himself. The E100 goes down to the T30 and gives Tripedro a little bit more assisted damage. shoots and damages CDC, who goes down to artillery, and now he decides now's the time to start moving forward. Hopefully that T30 doesn't shoot him. He hasn't been spotted for a little while. But the score 7-2, wants to get that gun working now. He's already got his turret to work. He's blocked 4,320. He's got his vision to work. He's got 2,500 assisted damage. Now he wants to start shooting. Changes to premium ammunition. Looks like he won't be able to get that mission of killing 2 higher tiers tank destroyers, because the grill is all the way back at base, and the other tier 10 TD, the FOC 155, has already been taken out. His crew cops a little bit of stun damage, but he only lost 44 hit points, so he's not too worried about that. Just waits until the crew sort of fix themselves, which is a newer part of the game, which makes artillery not so game-changing, I guess. 7-2 the score. Is looking for more opportunities there. The low is on full health. Probably wants to get rid of that low health Primo Victoria. And unfortunately, the Primo Victoria, unfortunately for TriPedro, the Primo Victoria's got a pretty bouncy turret as well. Fortunate for me though, because I've got one. Won't bounce from that angle though. Gets him for another 291. Blocks the T30 again for another 750 block damage, and that brings his damage blocked up to 5,070. Although certainly copping some attention as TriPedro picks up his 3rd kill of the game. Unfortunately, his platoon mate got killed by that low, so TriPedro says on TeamSpeak or Skype or whatever they're using to communicate with, don't worry mate, I'll get revenge. As he moves forward, just 3 enemy tanks remaining. The Tortoise, and the Tortoise looks like he's not aiming TriPedro's way, so he puts a shot into the turret. There's a 2-1-2A. Has a quick look, see if he get a cheeky shot into artillery, but he can't. The grill looks like he might be behind a building as well. Friendly artillery shoots towards those enemy players and stuns the grill. TriPedro not stuffing around. He's got 813 hit points. He reckons that he's pretty safe. Shoots towards the grill and misses. Stays on the correct side of that grill's gun. Of course, that grill can't turn all the way around. Picks up the ram kill. Still got 600 hit points, but that's okay because the T95 picked up the kill on that Tier 9 artillery piece. And in the end, a pretty comfortable win, 15-3. As we have a very quick look at the battle result. It is an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for my old mate TriPedro from Crazy Clan. The Fighter Medal, 5 for effect, Shell Proof, Scout for getting detecting the most tanks. Have a look at all those tanks that he spotted. I didn't really notice that. I saw it coming up. As he was playing. Didn't realise it was so many though. He certainly did the job there. Steel Wall for getting the most hits and surviving. And of course the Kamikaze for getting the ram kill when he ram killed the grill, I think it was. Topped the score charts comfortably on damage and experience. 2,940 hit points of damage, 4 kills, 1,342 base experience, 14 shots fired, 13 hit, 11 did damage, 5,070 blocked, 2,628 assisted. Ace Tanker, thank you very much. He made 20,455 credits after tax with a premium account in that game that went for just over 6 minutes, even though he fired some heat. Of course, he was firing standard rounds for a lot of it, because look at, shooting at CDCs and the Primo Victoria and stuff, you shouldn't need premium rounds in the T54, but that's the Russian T54 medium tank featuring my old mate TriPedro on Live Oaks as we move into the 3rd battle in this extravaganza of Tier 9 medium tanks. This is my old mate Bo B. Bo B clanless in this replay, but he has joined live, I believe. Bo B took a break from the game, sends me this replay, says, Stewie, I've done some pretty good games, you might be able to use some, and I said, thank you very much, my old mate. Let's see how you go in this one. Bo B on Sand River just gets spotted in the south. Now, Sand River's one of those maps that I think I struggle on, especially when I've been playing heavy tanks. I'm always tempted to go straight down the guts in a heavy tank, and it doesn't often end well, especially when there's artillery in the midst. But Bo B, being top tier in this game, is going straight down the south. He's got plenty of cover in the south, apart from artillery. Obviously, artillery could drop turds on his head all day long if they really wanted to. Bo B just looking for 1 or 2 cheeky snipey shots. He has been lit though, so there's going to be something up ahead that's spotting him. I very much doubt he was spotted by that 59 Patton, the premium Chinese medium tank. Spots a couple of tank destroyers, the AMX AC-46 and the Scorpion G, the premium German tank. Is on a mission to kill 2 TD. No, that's not going to happen because he's top tier. But anyway, let's have a look at Bo B on Sand River, just playing around here, looking to get vision for his team. Spotted a lot more tanks now. There's a number of tier 7 tanks that he would quite comfortably farm damage on and also bounce shots from, because he's a top tier. He's a top tier light medium tank. Down by 1 tank. Just lost the tier 7 tank destroyer. Not sure what he was thinking. Clearly TD leading the charge. Doesn't always work. In fact, it hardly ever works. Let's have a look at what Bo B does in this replay. Bo B's team loses another tank, the Panther 8.8 at tier 8 premium. I reckon it might be. Artillery gives him a ping, encourages him to go forward. The artillery clearly wants to shoot at that group of tanks. Bo B gets spotted again. Not sure, probably maybe spotted by the low. I doubt the Tiger 1 would have spotted him from that range. Shoots towards the Tiger, doesn't land it, bounces a shot from the Tiger. There's something I didn't notice. He's got 2 marks of excellence on this tank. Wow. Certainly felt that one. That was the enemy tier 9 French artillery piece, the Batchat 155555555. Hasn't done a great deal yet so far. I'm just going to speed up this replay because I know it does go for some time. He's blocked 240 hit points of damage. Puts a shot into the Tiger 1. Looks for another cheeky shot. Hopefully he doesn't hit his teammate. That one goes into the sand. Looking at shots towards the tier 7 German heavy tank. His team are down by 3 now. They've lost 3 tanks, 1 tier 8 and 2 tier 7s. Bo B knows he's got to do something to turn this around. He's done 348 damage. He's blocked a bit. Now they're down by 4 tanks. How's he going to turn this one around? Looks like he's going to go straight up the guts. He's switched to premium rounds. He's switched to the skill rounds. Has used his medkit, but his medkit's nearly re-energized itself, I guess, if that's the right word. Does get spotted in the Sand River. Now that is Artie Lane. If the artillery want to get you in the river, he will. Puts a shot into the M49 pattern before the J Panther 2 blows his head off, and Amarax, the premium Chinese tier 8 medium tank. Good to get rid of a medium tank out of the game. 1-5 the score now. Bo B moving forward in the middle. Looks at the IS2, bounces a shot from the, not sure which IS2 it is. Sees the AMX 5100, hopes to get the kill shot in him. Doesn't quite do it. Cops a little bit of damage from WZ131 and the AMX 5100. Let's try and look at that IS2. Taylor Swift. Wonder if it's the real Taylor Swift. Who knows? I reckon it might be the Chinese IS2, just going by the colour. Of course, there is the premium Russian IS2, the Berlin Russian. Don't think that's it. T54E1 goes down to the Extravaganza. That's possibly towards the south. Didn't quite see where the T54E1 was. Good to get rid of a top tier tank. Still down by 3 though. They need to do something about this scoreboard as Bo B looks towards the SU 12244. The tier 7 tank destroyer has got a bit of a troll turret. AMX AC48, thank you very much. Another 383 damage there. Blocks 390 from that SU. Now he wants to get rid of him because that's gonna hurt. That shell's not going to go through that building, whether it's a heat round or not. It looks towards tier 7 tank destroyer. That'll go through though for another 353 hit points for Bo B. They're slowly clawing it back. 5-7. They did just lose 2 tanks in pretty quick succession. Looking towards the TD. He's the only one left in the Sand River now. He's on 1,068 hit points. T34-100 going full YOLO. Bo B puts a shot into it. Gets taken out by the JP2. The JP2 clearly knows what he's doing. He's on 2 kills. There's the Chinese heavy tank. Taylor Swift in the IS2. Not sure which one to go for. Looks like he's going to go for the light tank, the WZ131 at tier 7. And he won't be too upset about the light tank staying close to him because that'll hopefully discourage enemy artillery from getting rid of him. Puts another shell into the premium tank destroyer, the SU12244. Waits for the gun to reload. He's hoping that his reload's going to beat him. It does. And that evens it up and gives Bo B his first kill of this game. He's on 3,129 damage, 2,110 damage blocked. 2 more tanks go down. The J Panther 2 and the Extravaganza S1, the premium Chinese. Fires towards the IS-2. Doesn't quite land the shot. Pulls back while he reloads. Needs to continue to carry this one. Artillery pinging for help. No idea where the artillery are. Anyway, he's dead now. Artillery probably pinging for help because he got spotted, and of course he got taken out by the enemy artillery. Nice shot into the side of the turret of Dexterous, the AMX 5100. 10-11 though, still down by a tank. Couple of low health tanks up here. That WZ131. He did get a couple of shots into the Chinese Tier 7 light tank, but what's he on? 578. Probably be 2 shots for Bo B in the T54, 320 average damage, 210 penetration. 210 should be plenty. Won't need the 330 penetration to heat rounds go. The dead artillery picking the map like an absolute madman. Maybe he likes calling battles. Maybe that's what he does. He finds the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger. Does want to cop a shot from the German tank destroyer. Don't think anybody else can really shoot him. Looking at where the other 2 tanks are, there's only 3 tanks left on Bo B's team. Someone clearly getting shots into the W2, and I reckon both of them shot him there. The AMX 1390 damages Bo B's ammo rack. Bo B fires towards the French auto-loading Tier 9 light tank, doesn't manage to land it. He's on 482 health. He'd love to get rid of that light tank. That light tank on 3 kills. And he clearly knows exactly what he's doing. The IS is left, the low is left in the T54. Tier 7, 8 and 9 versus 2 Tier 9s, a Tier 8 and a Tier 7. There's the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger again. He's on 743 hit points, so it's going to be probably 3 shots to get rid of him. And I don't think Bo B has got the health to start trading with that Tier 8 tank destroyer. So it looks like he might be going to go for a different angle. Maybe try and find the AMX 1390. I think the AMX 1390 might have been a 2-shot. 6 minutes left on the clock. 11-12's the score. And I hate cold coffee. It's okay, the coffee's still warm. The IS goes down at Tier 7. Bo B fires clutch towards the 1390. The low puts a shot into him. Takes him down to 149. And Bo B will say thanks for that. I'll take my 3rd kill. Artillery takes a swing and a miss at Bo B. Bo B only on 100 health now. Shoots and kills the WZ131. That's 5 kills to Bo B. And now it's 2 versus 2. The Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger and the Tier 9 French artillery up against Bo B in the T54 at Tier 9. And of course, that low, who hasn't had a bad game at all. He's on 3 kills in this Tier 9 battle. Hasn't really moved from that position. He wants to get the snipey shots in because he is on pretty low health as well, 324. And I guess Bo B is probably more likely to bounce a shot from the Borsig than the low might be. Bo B trying to get vision on that German tank destroyer. That's the one they want to get rid of. I think it would... What was it, 2 or 3 shots to get rid of him? I think we worked out earlier. Nah, just the 2 now. That's right. Somebody did shoot him early on. The Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger going back to the base. So Bo B going to maybe go for a different angle on the German tank destroyer. Let's see where he goes as he starts. Looks like he's going to go up to the north. And where's the low go? It looks like the low is going straight down the guts. I'm just making this go a little bit quicker just for entertainment value. Bo B certainly having a ripper. 3,882 hit points of damage. 2,110 assisted damage blocked. A little bit of assisted as well. Looking for a little bit of vision towards the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger down there at E4. Or where he last spotted down there at E4. Pardon me. 3.5 minutes to go. There's the Borsig. Now the Borsig looks like he's in the ditch with that low. That low might be in a bit of trouble. The low's a 1-shot for the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger. Bo B does not have a shot from that angle, so he's not stuffing around. Looks like he might be going to be going after the artillery. Hopefully the low can get at least 1 shot in. No, the low goes down to the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger, and Bo B saying, this is going to be all mine. 100 hit points. You only need 1 hit point to stay alive in this game. He spots the Batchat 15555 at Tier 9, and Batchat artillery clearly knows he's being lit. Bo B puts 1 shell into the Batchat. Looks like he hasn't been spotted. Of course, artillery's not known for their vision. Puts a 2nd shot in. That's the top gun confirmed, and now it's just a 1v1. Bo B on 6 kills, 4,322 hit points of damage, 2,110 damage blocked, 566 assisted damage, and it's just him versus the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger. Waffenträger on 1 kill, Bo B on 6. Bo B's got 100 health. I think the German tank destroyer might have over 400, which means he's a 2-shot for Bo B. Bo B's only a 1-shot for him. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock. There he is. He clearly knows where he is now. He's on just under 400 hit points. Still a 2-shot. Puts 1 shot straight into the dirt, so he's got to run because that Rheinmetall will be going. Bounces the return shot. Pulls back. Puts 1 shot into him. Will he be able to beat him on the reload? I'm not sure. It's been that long since I've driven the German TD. It's a stroke of very, very good luck that he bounced that shot from the German TD. 1 minute 40 seconds left on the clock. Bo B looking for the kill shot on this tier 8 German tank destroyer on 72 health. He's on 100 health. Whoever penetrates a shot will win this game. Knocks a tree down just to try and confuse the tank destroyer driver. Is that a shot? Yes, it is. Massive game. Clearly a few people were watching it. Watching that, going by the comments in the chat, clearly a few people were watching the end of that battle, and it's always good to have a few people cheering you on when you're trying to carry hard in the T54. The Tier 9 Russian medium tank. Bo B, look at all those medals. An Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Hand of God, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Shell Proof, Spartan for surviving on low health. Of course, we just saw him do that towards the end of that game. The Steel Wall for getting at least 11 hits from enemy tanks. Of course, he bounced a hell of a lot of damage. High Caliber and Top Gun. Look at all those tanks that he got rid of. He had an absolute perler. 7 kills, 4,719 hit points of damage. 30 shots fired, 19 hit, 18 did damage, 4,713, 2,600 blocked. A little bit of assisted. You beauty. Cost him a few credits. I didn't notice him spamming too much heat. Maybe that tells you that the normal shells are probably pretty expensive, but well worth it for an epic replay. 20th game after quitting is what is entitled the replay, and he was pretty happy about that one when he sent me that message, and that's why he got into Life Clan, I guess. As we moved on to our 4th and final replay, featuring some Tier 9 medium tanks in this Tier 9 medium extravaganza. This is my old mate Panzerquack from Calm Clan. Panzerquack again in the T54E1, the 4-shot Auto Loading American medium tank. 390 alpha damage in the 105mm gun, 210 penetration with standard, 255 with APCR, and he's top tier on Siegfried Light in this assault game. Let's see how he goes. Of course, in the assault version of the game, time limit's only 10 minutes, and you can see that at the top right hand side of the screen, it's down below 9. It's a 10-minute time limit. This is an assault version. Panzerquack's on the defense, so if the enemy team don't kill them all or cap it out, it doesn't end in a draw like a random battle might if you still had 5 tanks alive on each side at the end of the timer. Because it's a defense, Panzerquack and his team would win. But Panzerquack's not interested in what could be regarded as a Clan Wars draw. He's interested in doing some damage. Unfortunately, the first clip did nothing. Luckily, he didn't get spotted though. Now that's the thing with these defense mode of the game, or what some people call one base mode, because there's only one cap on the map. What was I going to say? Some people think you need to kill everybody. If you're on the defense, you don't. You just need to make sure you've got at least one tank alive at the end, and the enemy have not capped you out. You switch to APCR rounds, clearly aiming at the commander's hatch of the Tortoise. Picks up his first kill of the game, getting rid of a top tier tank, which is pretty handy. It's a tier 9 game, 5 tier 9s and 10 tier 8s in this battle. Chooses to go for the reload after that kill, because those enemy tanks not really presenting themselves. It's the enemy's team's job to break through this city and capture the flag, or of course kill all of Panzerquack's teammates. His gun's nearly reloaded now. Looks like he's going up for a different angle, trying to keep an eye on the central northern flank, which you can see the VK4502 and the WZ111 1-4 looks like they're going for a bit of a push. The JP2 and the Scorpion G back there in the right in the north. He gets one shell into the Scorpion G, takes him down to 15 hit points. Not lucky enough to land a second shot on the premium German tank destroyer. Down to 15, so didn't pick himself up a kill there. And of course that tank destroyer there, the Scorpion G and the IS-6, they'll clearly be looking at that Scorpion G as well. So Panzerquack pulls back for the reload. He's already done 1115 hit points of damage. He's on full health, 1750. That Scorpion G went down. No idea why he continued to stay out there. That was a pretty bad play there from the friendly Scorpion G, especially on the defence. You know, you really need to. And Scorpion G, I don't know why he went up there at all, to be honest, but you know, some things never cease to amaze me. 3-2's the score now as the Oho and that VK4502A both go down. Panzerquack hoping that the E75 moves out so he can get some damage into the T34. Yes, he does. The T34 does manage to put a shot into Panzerquack's turret, but he bounces it. He's got 2 bullets left in his clip. And what's he looking at? Is he looking towards the central part, or is he going to have a bit of a peek towards the north? The north, not really an issue yet. The JP2 and the Scorpion G. We know the Scorpion G is on very low health. Then that WZ111 1-4, the only real threat. But he's not going to be an issue until he crosses over that ridge line, which I think he'd be mad to do, because this Scorpion G back here would have shots on him for days. 4-2's the score. Panzerquack on 1335 hit points of damage. 400 damage blocked. He's just about reloaded his clip. Gone for the APCR rounds. He's only got 6. So he wants to put 2 into the 110. Is he going to go for another reload, or is he going to unload it? Now, because of his loadout, that's going to mean he's only got 2 premium rounds left, so he's going to be stuck with standard rounds for the rest of this game. That's the thing with Auto Loaders. It's a 4. It still takes the full amount of time to load a clip, whether it's 2 shots, 1, 3, or 4. Lets his teammates know that he's reloading by pinging the F8 key. Bounces the shot from the WZ111 1-4, which is pretty lucky if you ask me. He's done 1868 damage, bounced 720. Clearly doing his job here on Siegfried Light. On the defence, he's got all of his hit points intact, and he wants to put some pain into that Chinese heavy tank. Does cop a damaging shot for 393 hit points. The first shot, I think the first shot missed. Second and third shot do damage, so does the third, and he pulls back as he reloads. Fixes his gun, because that WZ looks like he might have damaged Panzerquack's gun. The gun with 2 marks of excellence. This tells me he knows exactly what he's doing in this tank. The Scorpion G picks up the kill on the Tier 9 Chinese heavy tank. The line which is on sale at for the rest of October. On the Asian server, 7-8's the score, 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in this game. What the fuck, T95? And Panzerquack asks in the chat, what happened to the team? The T95, not sure what the T95 is doing in there. He's in grave danger of being flanked. Of course, the T95, not the quickest tank in the world, and it looks like that VK100-01P might be putting shots into the back or the side of that Tier 9 American tank destroyer. Of course, it's got amazing frontal armour, the T95, and Panzerquack doing the right thing by the team here, going to try and get rid of this VK100-01P. Puts 2 shots into it. That's enough for the kill. That's his 4th kill of this game. Takes another reload. Hides behind this building. While he's doing so, of course, you've got to look on the minimap every now and then and see where the tanks were last spotted. The T69, the Panther 8.8, and the enemy T95. All spotted around this 5-6 line. As the AMX CDA 105 goes down to the T95, that T95's got a massive gun, a great amount of armour, but as soon as he's flanked, he's going to be in a world of trouble, because he's got his petrol tanks on the back of the tank. You've got to remember that. 9 all the score now with just under 3 minutes to go. Panzerquack in a nice position here where he can continue to help the friendly T95. Looks like the IS-6 might be engaging the T69. Sounds like he might have just fired and maybe missed, or maybe it was the T69 that missed. Of course, the T69 leads to this beautiful tank, the T54E1. And that's also a 4-shot autoloader, though I think the gun might be a little bit smaller. 9-all's the score, 2.5 minutes left on the clock in this extravaganza of Tier 9 medium tanks. This is Panzerquack in the T54E1. He's already picked up 3,728 hit points of damage in this game. The IS-6 just went down to the enemy Scorpion G. So the Scorpion G, who was last spotted up here at A4, he's probably moved back here along, maybe at E1, maybe? I'm not sure. There's the Skoda T10. He'd love to get rid of that Skoda T10. He's looking for the kill shot. He gets it. And that evens it up. 10 apiece. He knows he's not really exposed there, even though he's a little bit open, because all the enemy tanks were last spotted up here. I reckon the Scorpion G's back here at E1, or even T1 at the moment, and I reckon Panzerquack might agree. Still doesn't go for the reload this time. He's still got 2 shells left. Looking towards that Panther 8.8. Two shots will be enough to get rid of the Tier 8 German medium tank. It sounds like the enemy T95 just fired, or maybe it was the friendly T95. Actually, 1 shot was enough. 442 damage. That's a nice high roll. You don't often see that. That's the top gun confirmed for Panzerquack. 4,313 hit points of damage. 1 minute and 16 seconds left on the clock. Of course, if he survives, they've won this. Probably not enough time to cap, but it looks like those enemy TDs might be going for the green flag. And that would be exactly what Panzerquack wants, because then he'd be able to get some side shots into him. There's that Scorpion G again. Oh, his gun wasn't quite loaded. Oh, we've all been there. We've all seen it. T69 on 274 hit points. 50 seconds left on the clock. I very much doubt there's enough time to cap this one out. Panzerquack knows he can cop a shot, but he doesn't need to. 1 shot kills the Scorpion G. The 2nd shot kills the JP2. The T69 is a 1 shot, and I would be... The T95 goes down to the Object 704. Fires clutch towards the T69 and misses. Don't reload. He's going to be chasing it. T69 going straight for the tank destroyers. Can Panzerquack turn this into a 9-kill game? There you go. Thank you very much. 9 kills. Panzerquack, with 12 seconds left on the clock, picks up the last kill. And in the end, it was an absolute ripper. Let's have a look at this result. An Ace Taker Mastery Badge on Siegfried Line Assault. The Bruiser Medal, 5 for effect. Radley Walters for getting 8 or 9 kills. Only 1 kill off a Pools Medal, which is very rare indeed. High caliber on the top gun. Plenty of damage done. Let's have a look at this. 4,790 hit points of damage. 9 kills, 1436 base experience. He fired 27 shots. 20 hits, 16 went through. Didn't seem to be that low, but in the end, an Ace Tanker. Cost him a few credits though, 17.5. Didn't fire that much premium. I don't know why it cost him that much for such an epic battle in the T54E1. So there we have it, folks. A triple shot for an extravaganza of Tier 9 medium tanks, the T54 and the T54E1. Thank you very much for the replays, lads. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, share, and all that kind of stuff. Thanks for watching. Take care, and see you all next time.